What's up, everyone? The one and only Fernando. Welcome to my first episode of Rapid Evolution. This is a segment on my YouTube channel where I'll be diving deep into the history of my own life. And as I share stories and as I break down certain axioms or laws that changed and were very pivotal to the transformation and evolution of my own life. Now, in this segment of my YouTube channel, I'll be more transparent, more vulnerable, and at the same time, bringing a human element to my YouTube channel. As you watch a lot of YouTube influencers, you go on social media, and you follow a lot of these people, you see the successes, you see the wins, you see all the shiny objects and the proximity of people they have around them. However, there's a lack of the storyline that got them to where they're at right now. And so for a lot of my audience, I want to retract it a little bit. Go back down to my story and share certain moments in time that were increasingly pivotal for myself and my evolution of life. And I can say for certain that where I sit right now, where I stand in my life, I've gone through a series of experiences that enhanced and propelled my evolution in my own state of mind, in the way I generate my life, in the way I go about my business, in the way I proceed, in the way I speak. And I'll be embarking on this journey, sharing that with you guys more and more. You can expect these videos of Rapid Evolution to be every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. And there's going to be a second segment of my YouTube channel for real estate content as well, called Truth Be Told Real Estate. That's going to be every Tuesday and every Thursday, so something to look forward to. Now let's begin. I want to begin with this idea, this understanding in your own life, and I want you to analyze for a second. Imagine for a moment yourself living the experience exactly the way you want it, doing the things you want to do, making money the way you want to make it, having the relationships the way you want them to be, having the friendships, the quality of friendships, the type of relationships, the people you can count on, the lifestyle that you want. Let's now begin with an imagination of what is it that you want in life. Now, when you have that understanding, okay, maybe I don't know what I want yet, but I do know that I want good people. I want to be very, very successful. And I want to live an extremely incredible life with zero regrets, with 100% transparency and freedom to fully express myself. That if I'm an artist, a creative genius, my art and my creativity shines and illuminates the life. That if I'm a businessman, that my business alters and changes and improves the state of mind of those that my product, presents. If I'm a communicator, my words penetrate and shift the reality of the state of mind of every individual I come in proximity of. With this understanding, now you can position yourself in whatever arena of life you want to now play the game in. When you understand life is a game, you must now begin, okay, what player am I in this game of life? What game of life am I playing? Whether you're a student, whether you're a business, whether you're anything, any archetype in life, you're an active player of life itself. Now, how can we build a character that's going to allow us to thrive and win and attract all the gold, all the success, all the status and power in our life, so that we can now build this archetype, build this character that's going to give us the greatest return of that dream life that we imagined in the beginning. Now, I want to retract a bit and share a little bit about my story. Many of you don't know, however, when I was 18, I made a big decision to step away from the conventional way of living, step away from college, step away from the identity that my family wanted me to be, my friends wanted me to be. And I had to make a decision as I was laying on the dorm room couch one night truly broken, truly unmotivated, not inspired, not enthusiastic, questioning my own reality. Is this what the fuck my life really is right now? And in that moment, I had to decide, okay, who do I want to be in this fucking world? Do I want to be someone that has money, makes money, has a business, is thriving, is living the life of his dreams? And if the answer was yes, let's go. What am I doing wasting any other second doing some shit I absolutely hate? And so in that moment, I packed my shit. It's 3 a.m. and I drive back home, right? This was about an hour commute, and I take off. And in the storyline, as time progresses, there's a seed planted in my mind that, okay, where can I now make money? My whole life I was told I go to college to get a job, build a career, and this is where I'm gonna make money. Now I'm an 18-year-old rebellious young gentleman who doesn't know what the fuck is going on in life, how to make money. I didn't want to work a job. I didn't want to work for someone. So I had to think in my mind, which field can I position myself in where I can gain the skills necessary so that I can catapult my results. And this is rapid evolution. And so that field and industry that I dedicated myself in was real estate. That was the first industry that was just presented in my mind. Now, as I'm in industry and different businesses, I can see a world of businesses. Now, for you, the consumer, doesn't matter what stage in life you're in. You can be someone who's been in an industry for 20 years and it's just sapping away your excitement and your thrill of life, and you want to change and pivot. Rapid evolution is going to give you the certain axioms, the laws that are going to allow you to alter your state of mind so that you can now shift into a new world, a new identity, a new way of living. Because what's most important is, at the end of the day, are you happy with who you are and who you're being? If you're not, then there's no reason for you to do anything else outside of seek out exactly what you're truly passionate about. Now, as I began my endeavors in real estate, I didn't know anybody in the industry. I had to go out and learn the business. 18, but I was hungry as fuck. There's no other idea in my mind that said, hey, I should maybe do this, maybe I should do that. It was just all in on this. I didn't have a second job. I didn't have a part-time. I went straight into the fire. And it took me 8 months to close my first deal. Those were a very, very tough, rigorous 8 months of no money, no income, just a little bit of savings that I had. And I had to make shit happen, right? But through that experience of 8 months, I learned so much about myself, going door to door every day, talking to strangers, enhancing my communication with the hopes and the imagination that each knock will turn and result into a client. How can I walk to a stranger's door and build a friendship, a tight friendship where someone is willing to sign a contract and say, Fernando, we want to pay you this commission so that you can get us the result? Now that's a big deed. And that's a lot of commitment within my own self. And that's a lot of confidence one must have in their ability to not only provide the results, but to have the skill and ability to go out and create that reality. Now at 18, I didn't have the necessary skills to create or manifest these results. But in these 8 months, as I committed 100% in the field that I chose to get better at, that's where I started to see the compounding effects of all the action I was taking on a daily basis. Now I want you in your life, if this is your first video watching my content, to analyze, okay, who do I want to be in this world? Which field do I want to not only dedicate myself to, but what excites me? What am I fully passionate about? Do I like martial arts? Do I want to be a full-time martial artist because I'm so passionate? Yes, go ahead. You can build your business in that way. When you understand business or a business model, you'll understand that it's very, very similar in each field. You can do any business. You can create any business. And they fall under the same laws, the same axioms that's going to give you the results. And as we continue to move forward with rapid evolution, we'll begin to not only dissect these laws, but take a close analysis and see how we can now integrate these new axioms into your life so that you can now begin to build your businesses, so that you can now integrate philosophies, understandings, and have that sense of conviction behind what it is you're selling, your product, your service, your skill set, with not just your own belief, but with a flavor of truth. And that's the missing element. When you add truth to everything that you do, because you're that seeker of truth, of everything that you do, you can now present your product, you can now present your information, and it seeps out to the outside as someone who's a professional, someone who knows their shit, someone who actually cares about you. You see, if I have a business, if I have a service that I know for certain I can get that person the results, I care. I care about getting them the results. I care about giving the best service ever. I care about making sure that that client is a client for life. So I want you guys to begin, and you can write down below in the comments about more content, about suggestions you guys might have, and material that you guys want me to talk about on rapid evolution. But let's just begin and let's break down a summary of this video. Let's simplify this and just start with, what field do I want to commit myself to? What certain industry, what understanding, what field of life do I want to dedicate and devote myself to and build a presence here? Because everything else will fall after. The money, the understanding, the knowledge. Just choose something. Just like I did when I was 18, I had no ideas, zero concepts, zero understanding of anybody who was in the real estate industry, nor any idea of what the fuck a real estate agent was. However, all I knew was I can make money there, and I needed to make money fast. And so I chose to position myself in an industry where I wasn't capped on how much money I can make. There was an infinite potential based on my skill set. I can get paid based on that, and I was willing to bet on myself. Now this channel is for those who are willing to bet on themselves, those who have been disregarded, who have been the black sheep, those who have been stepped on, kicked on, told they're not good enough. This channel is for you, because this is the position where you can now say, you know what, fuck everything they've ever told me to do. This is the time where I can now spread my wings and be my true self, my truest expression of me. And you go out and demonstrate your skills to life, especially in the field that you select. You be the best at what you do and fuck everything else. Be the best, fuck the rest. Shout out to my mentor AZD for that. But it's truly that. And as you continue to embark in your new journey, in your new endeavors, you'll watch as time progresses, moving forward, you'll start to win big. Remain committed to your field. Drop below any suggestions, any ideas that you've had. Maybe you want to be an author. Maybe you want to be a magician. Maybe you want to be a hypnotist. Maybe you want to be a pickup artist. Maybe you want to, any of these concepts, any of these ideas, a firefighter, it doesn't matter. These laws that we'll begin to integrate with this rapid evolution will allow you to win big in your field. This is just the foundation. This is just the platform to get your mind thinking, get your mind analyzing who you want to be in this life. And once you open that code or crack that code of who you want to be, we begin there. All right, guys, like, subscribe, and I want to interact with my community, with my audience. Drop below, what you guys thought about this video. Drop below your ideas and what initiatives you're going to take. If you're still uncertain of what you want to do in life or the certain activities that inspire you, just look at what's the thing that takes your most attention. Where's your attention going to? What field? Maybe it's a show, maybe it's a movie, maybe it's playing video games, maybe it's whatever has your attention. There's a lot of signs there that the field that you want to pursue in life is somewhere in there, and you can find that. Drop below some things that inspire you, something that you would want to do for your life, ways to make means and money. Drop them below, like and subscribe. New content coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is Rapid Evolution, guys. I'll see you on the next one.